Pluto is a dwarf planet in a Kuiper belt, a ring of bodies beyond Neptune. It was the first Kuiper belt object to be discovered. Pluto was discovered by Clyde Tombaugh in 1930 and was originally considered to be the ninth planet from the Sun. After 1992, its planethood was questioned following the discovery of the several objects of the similar size in the Kuiper belt. In 2005, Eris, which is the 27% more massive than Pluto, was discovered. This led the International Astronomical Union to define the term planet formally in 2006 during the 26th General Assembly. The definition excluded Pluto as reclassified it as a dwarf planet. Generally, Pluto takes 19,553 days to revolve around the Sun. Neptune is the eighth and farthest known planet from the Sun in the solar system. It is the fourth largest planet by diameter, the third most massive planet, and the densest giant planet. Neptune is 17 times the mass of the Earth and is slightly more massive than its near twin Uranus, which is 15 times the mass of the Earth and slightly larger than Neptune. Generally, Neptune takes 60,190 days to revolve around the Sun. Neptune is known for strong winds, sometimes faster than the speed of sound. Neptune is far out and cold. Uranus is the seventh planet from the Sun. It has the third largest planetary radius and fourth largest planetary mass in the solar system. Uranus is similar in composition to Neptune, and both have different bulk chemical composition from that of the larger gas giant Jupiter and Saturn. For this reason, scientists often classify Uranus and Neptune as ice giants to distinguish them from the gas giants. Uranus generally takes 30,687 days to revolve around the Sun. Saturn is the sixth planet from the Sun and the second largest in the solar system after Jupiter. It is a gas giant with an average radius about 9 times of the Earth. Although it has only 1/8 the average density of Earth. With its larger volume, Saturn is just over 95 times more massive. Saturn is named after the Roman god of agriculture. Saturn takes 10,755 days to revolve around the Sun. Saturn's interior is probably composed of a core of iron, nickel, and rock. This core is surrounded by a deep layer of metallic hydrogen, an intermediate layer of liquid hydrogen and liquid helium, and finally, outside the frontal line, a gaseous outlayer. Saturn has a pale yellow hue due to ammonia crystals in its upper atmosphere. Jupiter is the fifth planet from the Sun and the largest in the solar system. It is a giant planet with a mass of 1,000 that of Sun, but 2.5 times that of all other planets in the solar system combined. Jupiter and Saturn are gas giants. The other two giant planets, Uranus and Neptune, are ice giants. Jupiter was known to astronomers in ancient times. The Romans named it after their god Jupiter. When viewed from Earth, Jupiter can reach an apparent magnitude of -2.94, bright enough for its reflected light to the cast shadow, and making it on average the third brightest object in the night sky after the Moon and Venus. Jupiter takes 4,332 days to complete revolve around the Sun. Jupiter is primarily composed of hydrogen, with a quarter of its mass being helium. Though helium comprises only about a tenth of the number of molecules, it may also have a rocky core of heavier elements. Ceres is the largest object in the asteroid belt that lies between the orbit of Mars and Jupiter. Its diameter is approximately 945 kilometers, making it the largest of the minor planets within the orbit of Neptune, the 33rd largest known body in the solar system. It is the only dwarf planet within the orbit of Neptune, composed of rock and ice. Ceres is estimated to compose approximately one-third of the mass of the entire asteroid belt. Ceres is the only object in the asteroid belt known to be rounded by its own gravity. Generally, it takes 1680 days to revolve around the Sun. Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun and the second smallest planet in the solar system after Mercury. Named after the Roman god of war, it is often referred to as the red planet because the iron oxide prevalent on its surface gives it a reddish appearance. Generally, it takes 687 days to revolve around the Sun. Mars is a terrestrial planet with a thin atmosphere, having surface features reminiscent both of the impact craters of the Moon and the valleys, desert and polar ice caps of Earth. Earth, otherwise known as the world, is the third planet from the Sun and the only object in the universe known to harbor life. It is the densest planet in the solar system and the largest of four terrestrial planets. Earth takes 365.26 days to revolve around the Sun. According to radiometric dating and the other sources of evidence, Earth formed about 4.54 billion years ago. Earth's gravity interacts with other objects in space, especially the Sun and the Moon, Earth's only natural satellite. During one orbit around the Sun, Earth rotates above its axis over 365 times. Venus is the second planet from the Sun, orbiting it every 224.7 Earth days. It has the longest rotation period, 243 days, of any planet in the solar system and rotates in the opposite direction to most other planets. It has no natural satellites. It is named after the Roman goddess of love and beauty. It is the second brightest nature object in the night sky after the Moon, reaching an apparent magnitude of -4.6, bright enough to cast shadows. Because Venus orbits within Earth's orbit, it is an inferior planet and never appears to venture far from the Sun. Mercury is the smallest and innermost planet in the solar system. Its orbital period around the Sun of 88 days is the shortest of all the planets in the solar system. It is named after the Roman deity Mercury, the messenger to the god.